Hello everybody, before we start this video I'd like to give a shout out to 3 people this time. We've all this we're doing Sowyn, Mio Blood, and Nightcoreism. And for all here at Seanster Super 5 as well as everyone for the Master Legion and everyone in the Seanster Patrol made by family Manny Posse, we wish you good luck in your oncoming future. Now, any further ado, let's begin your featured presentation. Hope you all enjoyed the video and have a good day.
Hello everybody, my name is Seanster2.5 and welcome back to another episode lesson in Seanster Plays Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Last time, we went into the laws of 2 archetypes, the absolute monarchs that featured the monarchs, like for instance Mobius, Vastalos, and then we moved on to the warriors of the 6 elemental lords to kickstart the series off with a nice bang. But and as we move on down the list, I thought I should let everybody know that because there's so many gates and that there is a slight chance they might be updated later down the line as we progress on through the series, I had a little bit of a think about like changing the variety up a bit. Like say for instance that one week we have like 3 different archetypes and then the other week we have 2 archetypes, but the one that we discussed last week, the Legend of the Star Heroes, it will be its own, basically its own individual story to cover, because there's like, what, four different gates in this one compared to most of them here. So we will be covering that in a week's episode of Third, although it will mostly be Lord and actual dueling. But don't worry, there'll still be a duel in there, as promised. As promised when we started the series, but today we're going to be doing, since we've got the game after Master Duel all set to go, plus the Genshin Impact one-off special is almost on the way, I thought might as well spice things up a bit and bring in 3 archetypes. So today we're going to be doing Ruin and Demise, the Mystery of the Megalith, and the Proxine Warriors, which feature Gem Knights, Megalith, and support for the Ritual Monster Demise King of Armageddon. So well, there's a good chance that we might see a ritual monster or 2 this time in the Seanster 2.5 Kazuki Takahashi Memorial School of Dueling. But, win or lose, I hope it will be another tremendous trip, as I hope it has been in the last week when we covered the 6 Elemental Lords of the Absolute Monarch. But, before we start this video, there's a couple there's once again a few updates to go by. So, first of all, there's going to be an episode of Ozuma's Wisdom coming out later on next week, which of course I had a little discussion with Adam, and it's going to be a very interesting one. It may even tie in with the Seansterverse What Ifs. Now, so of course some of you might be thinking, wait, how does Seanstermations this go onto the continuity of that? Like, surely like the Seansterverse What Ifs, they're not canon to Seanstermations, are they? Well, no, sadly, the Seansterverse What Ifs are not canon to the main Seanstermation storyline, but yeah, it will hint on what is going to be happening for the finale of this year's Seansterverse What Ifs before moving on in August to the Seanster Cut of Naruto, in which I did get the Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm trilogy, which helped me gain a little bit of inspiration, and there will be a video covering that. Kind of like how I did that little guide video for the Duel Links trophies, except I'll be going over every Storm game, to be fair, as part of the 20th anniversary of Naruto, I believe, because there's going to be special episodes coming out this year which are celebrating it, and then there's the Seanster Cut. Yeah, there's going to be quite a bit of Naruto content coming to this channel very soon, but with that coming soon, and especially what Master Duel has to offer until the next game after, which of course is going to be Gotham Knights, I look forward to sharing all these magnificent adventures with every single one of you, and I cannot wait to share what these next new archetypes have for us in store in terms of lore, story, and all the lovely bits in between. So, and let's see, we're trying to think of if there's any updates to go over. I mean, that's just pretty much it. That's pretty much it. But if there is anything, then don't worry, I'll be sure to write it all down for next week's episode, where I'll be going over these little updates. But without any further ado, let's get right into today's today's little adventure into the lore of three, not just two this week, but three archetypes of the Yu-Gi-Oh world. And of course, if you enjoyed this video and the series to come, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for more content coming soon. I'm looking forward to seeing you all for more magnificent adventures coming soon, and it's only magnificent when it's shared with magnificent company, and I'm proud to say that every single one of you are the best company in the world, and I would not be here without you. And of course, for our next Shoulders 2.5, as well as overall for the Mass Legion and everyone in the Shoulders Patrol made by Family Manny Posse, we all hope that you enjoyed today's video, and now let's proceed on forward with Ruin and Demise and start our journey into the Yu-Gi-Oh world for this week. When the world is about to perish, it is seen on its way by two beings. The first is a red being that envelops in golden light, draws the curtain on the world. She is a androgynous being, garbed in red robes. She is a god with no believers. That's only natural. A world visited by the goddess Ruin is on a path to destruction. Any intelligent life that would believe in and worship that god would soon cease to exist. The second is a dark being that envelops the world in blue flames which pulverizes the earth. A towering opponent demon, adored in black armor. He is a king with no vassals, that's only natural. A world visited by the king Demise will soon meet its end. Those who would respect and serve that king would soon have their very lives destroyed. Oof. Those are very powerful gods indeed. But we shall see how they play in a duel, shall we? Alonzi. Okay, now, from general knowledge, the Demise cards are ritual based, but nonetheless very, very, very powerful. And we'll kickstart off with this spell card for now, the spell card Terraforming, allowing me to add a field spell from my deck to my hand, and Breaking of the World is just the start of the spell card. And I'll set this card face down and then play Breaking of the World, and then I'll set Witch of the Black Forest face down and end my turn. Okay, he looks very sinister. Ritual Raven. Well, don't see why I can't play this. The Renewal of the World, and by sending Ruin Queen of Oblivion to the banishing it from play. Ooh, okay, just about. Ooh. But thankfully for me, when Witch of the Black Forest is sent to the graveyard, I'm allowed to add a monster with 1500 or less attack or defense from my deck to my hand. And Manju of the 10,000 Hands is just such a monster. Okay, let's see what luck brings us today. Execution of the Contract. Okay, well, let's have a look. So, I activate the spell card Execution of the Contract, and with it, oh hello, what's this? Tribute one monster man, then shuffle one ritual monster from your grave. Let's have a little look at this. Okay, add the monster's banished by its card effect to your hand. Okay. Well, I'm not sure what I did, but I just brought Ruin back to my hand. Okay, now let's see. What can I do? Reveal one ritual monster in your hand. The equipped monsters will become the same until the end of the turn. Not much I could do there, but what I can do is summon Manju of the 10,000 Hands and then activate its effect to add one ritual monster or spell card from my deck to my hand. And I might as well think of no other spell card than the End of the World. And next, I activate the spell card End of the World. And with this card in play, I can now ritual summon my Ruin Queen of Oblivion by sending my Manju and my Witch of the Black Forest to the graveyard. Now watch as these two sinister forces unite to create the Queen of Oblivion destined to rule over the duels. I ritual summon! Bathe in your holiness, Ruin, Queen of the Oblivion! Okay, now let's see, once per turn, if Ruin or Demise is ritual summon, you could draw a card or destroy one card. Might as well draw a card, see what we get. Ooh, and let's see. Type one ritual monster you control, show one ritual monster hand. That. Okay, well. Might as well hang fire for now and attack with my Ruin. That's 2,000 points of damage, and if I'm not mistaken, if it destroys his opponent's monster in battle, I can now attack again. So attack again, my Queen! And I'll end my turn there. Oh, I've got to be careful, because I believe Ruin, because Ruin's very powerful, Demise is also very powerful, and okay, they're only summoning Sangan, okay. Okay, world ended. Definitely a surprising move indeed. I shan't underestimate you. I will then set Witch of the Black Forest face down and attack again with the Queen of Oblivion. Go, Ruin! And now, your Sangan's effect may activate, but thanks to Ruin's effect, I now get to attack again. Alright then, Ruin, Queen of Oblivion. Let's stop this world from ending. Attack! And that is GG. Surely was incredible power, but now let's see where the tale takes us next, shall we? The Red Being, Ruin, Queen of Oblivion, brings to the world a reversal of time. When evil has spread throughout civilization and when the world's end is in sight, the Red Being returns the world to a state before that cause of evil occurred. There are cases in which this reversal may restore the world to a primordial state full of intelligent life. In this way, the world is reborn with hopes that live and will transpire on the correct path. For those living in the current world, this would be synonymous with extinction. The process of rewinding the world to promote the proper development of life. What if the world continuously takes a wrong path, no matter how many times it restarts? The Black Being, Demise, King of Armageddon, brings about the true end of the world. Its formidable power crushes the world's very foundations and eradicates all living things. There remains no trace that the world was there. Absolute nothingness remained. The Queen of Oblivion and King of Armageddon. What lies in the heart of a being who witnessed destruction of the world countless times over eons? That remains unknown to those who disappear. Well, it's one thing that won't disappear, the magnificent lore that comes with our cards. Right, onward to the next archetype, shall we? Let's see, go through the pages. I wonder what this next one will be. Oh yeah, that's right, the megaliths. Let's see what they're about. In ancient times, many monumental stone structures were built. Stone circles and pyramids are some examples of this. However, in many other worlds, there are various types of colossal structures. Let's take a look at one of these, the grand stone structures known as the megalith. The megalith Ophiel is a white statue that represents an angel. Her wavy hair hangs down to her shoulders, and her eyes are closed in a gentle expression. What catches the eye most of all are the wings on her back, like those of an angel. Her radiant holiness inspires reverence and modesty in all who behold her. On the other hand is the Black Devil, Megalith Haggith, a statue of a haggard devil crouching with contorted limbs. It hides behind a mask. The only clue at its expression is its slightly exposed mouth. The horns that are driven into the side of its body inspire dread in the beholder. The sculpture of two children, the white and black megalith Orc. They appear a lovely pair of twins. By the shape of their wings, the white sculpture appears to be an angel, while the black sculpture appears to be a demon. It is also notable that they wear contrasting facial expressions. The pedestals of the megalith are comprised of an unknown material, not of natural stone. Their distinct features include a heterological direction and a pattern embowed with mysticism. Mysticism? Dang nabbit, that's a word. That's quite a word. What kind of power is hidden within these pedestals, which emit a gentle light? Well, let's see what kind of light they have inside those pedestals. Let's get right into the duel. Alonzi. Okay, and just like the last archetype, I believe megaliths are also ritual based. So we're getting 2 ritual monsters this time, and a god of Raigeki and a pot of extravagance. Not a bad starting hand, and I will activate my pot of extravagance, banishing 6 cards of my extra deck face down to draw 2 cards. My. Doki Doki. Discard 1 rock monster, special summon from your deck 1 monster with the same attribute, and levels that monster. Let's see. Well, I guess I'll set this card face down and also set this card face down. Then I'll activate the effect of Megalith Bearthor. And now by sending him to my graveyard, I can ritual summon Megalith Paul by sending my Doki Doki to the graveyard. This may not be the most powerful monster, but it shouldn't be underestimated as its light will shine on from the heavens. I ritual summon Megalith Paul! And now Megalith Paul's effect activates. I can target 1 ritual monster that's in my graveyard, and its level becomes the same. And since Megalith Bearthor is in my graveyard, it becomes a level 8. And then I'll activate... Okay, I don't think I should have done that. Whoops! That wasn't supposed to happen. I summoned another Megalith Paul. Well, okay, I'll end my turn there. But when dealing with cards, it's always best to let the chains progress a bit, because if you don't let it progress a bit, it could lead to some very unfortunate results. For example, I now activate Megalith Paul's effect to summon, or to activate its effect and making one of its levels become. Okay, I may have just ruined my chances of victory, or have I? Have I though? That's the thing. Okay. Oh no! If it's ritual summon, I can do just that. So, Megalith Bearthor again, and let it progress to level 8. And oh, look at that! It went to my hand. Now let's see what our opponent here will do. Target 1 Megalith monster from your graveyard, special summon it in defense position. That's good. Ooh, very interesting. Very interesting indeed. He plans on summoning a level 4 ritual monster, and it's Megalith Arc. Ritual summon, you can draw a card and then discard a card. Very interesting indeed. Nothing that we can't handle, that's for sure. He's got Megalith of Field back in his hand. Okay, what is he? Okay, now, yeah, of course he would summon Megalith of Field. Ritual summoning, of course, lets him add another Megalith. Oh, okay. This could either be very, very good or very, very bad. But either way, we'll see how he does it as he's now ritual summoning Megalith Peleg. Very nice. Oh, well, very well can't have that. So, I activate the quick play spell Megalith Unform. I can use its effect to now ritual summon a Megalith from my hand, but okay, no, don't do that. Oh, even from the deck! Nice! So, I now send my Megalith Paul to the graveyard along with my Megalith Bearthor. Okay, I guess it has to be double its level. Okay, fair enough game. And now with these 2 ritual monsters, I can ritual summon my own megalith Peleg! In defense mode. Okay, still good, still good. I could summon it from my graveyard next turn, it's fine. Okay, well, it seems like his field spell gave me a little bit of protection, but still good. Still good. Alright, I draw. Target. Okay. Okay, I activate the spell card Raigeki. This destroys all monsters on the field. Yes, that's just how I like it. And next I activate the trap card Megalith Emergence. Activate its effect and bring back my... let's see here. Let's see. Handle deck by attributing... Yeah, might as well summon Paul just for the time being. Megalith Paul. Uh-oh. Oh, it's just added back to the hand. Okay. A little bit scared for a minute there, but still doing good. Okay, so target Megalith Paul, and I can summon Peleg back from my graveyard. Nice. Now we're in business. Now we're cooking. So ritual summon monsters by using monster hand or field whose total levels that ritual monster. Okay, well better not do that. Instead, I'll just attack with my Peleg, dealing 3,400 points of damage. I'll end my turn. Of course, if one is willing to use the Megalith archetype, I hope that this video will definitely give you a little bit of fair warning on what goes on with this archetype. I don't expect it to be getting right all the time, but, well, we'll see. And thanks to Megalith Emergence's effect again, I can now special summon another Megalith Paul from my graveyard. And he's got another Megalith Onk again. Oh, okay. Let's see what he does there. Megalith Ophiel again. My word. Oh, okay, whoa. Is this a new kind of ritual monster, or is it... Let's see what he's summoning. Megalith Ophiel. Okay, so far so good. Now I can summon another Megalith with my two Pauls, but I'm going to hold fire just for a little bit. Oh, what's this? Oh, of course, the trap card. That trap card could double its level. Very, very sneaky of my opponent. And he summons another Peleg. Oh dear. Oh dear me. But, nothing we... Oh, really? Really? Just like that? Okay, well... I guess I can just send my two Pauls to the graveyard and summon my own Megalith Ophiel from my deck. Just like that. Now with my Ophiel on the field, I can now add a Megalith Ritual monster from my deck to my hand, and I'll choose my Megalith Ateron. Atatron, yeah. Okay. I draw. And next I'll activate my Emergence's effect in my graveyard again to bring back my Megalith Peleg. Oh, you can discard harm ritual summon one monster in your hand by attributing... No, I'm just going to play it safe. Oh, don't want to press that. Oh, let's see. By attribute monsters in your hand. Yeah, I think I might just do that. What does it do? Target one ritual monster in your... Okay, one ritual monster from your graveyard, bottom of the deck. Negate its effect. Now, that would be cool, but since I don't... I mean, I guess I could, but... Well, again, win or lose, it will still be cool. Alright, I now special summon my Megalith Ateron by sending my Hagith and my Ophiel to the graveyard. I can ritual summon the prime of the Megaliths as I ritual summon Megalith Aratron! Okay, hopefully its power will help me out in this fight. Now attack, Senju of the 10,000 Hands! Okay. Oh yeah, of course! If a Megalith wants special summoned, it can't be destroyed on the turn it's summoned. Clever. I'll hang fire for now. Ooh, yes! Thank goodness for that Megalith. Alright. I guess I'll bring my Megalith Paul Megalith pull back from my graveyard to the field. Monster Reborn. Well, that's very interesting, but what does he have in his graveyard that I could use? Well, I guess I have another Plague, that's true. That's very true. Well, let's see. That's on the handled deck. Whose levels... Well, I could send another Archon in my graveyard. See how that progresses. Okay. I'll send my first Archon to the graveyard and ritual summon another Ophiel. And then thanks to Ophiel's effect, I can now add a ritual monster from my deck to my hand. And you can target up to the number of ritual monsters with different names in your graveyard. Yes, this is just what I need. And then I will activate... Oh, I guess I can't activate it just yet. Well, I guess I'll use the effect of Emergence to bring back my Ophiel. And then I'll activate this Ophiel's effect to send my 2 Ophiels to the graveyard in order to ritual summon my Megalith Brother. Oh, Bearfall. Dagnabbit. And then activate its effect where it's ritual summon. I can target cards that my opponent has up to a number of ritual monsters with different names in my graveyard. I destroy your Plague along with your field spell and your face down on your trap card. And with that, his field's left wide open and my Megaliths can now attack directly. Now go, Breathfall, attack! And next to attack will be pull. And then Plague feels a little bit left out, so attack him directly! Attack the opening of the Megalith door, and that is a GG! Well, it's a very exciting duel, but now it's time to see how their story ends. It's sad, but it's one to look back on at least. The pedestals of the Megalith may act as a door to another world, or a state connecting another creature. Appearing from the pedestal of the Megalith Ophiel, Megalith Paleth boosts 2 pairs of wings. A far cry from the gentle Ophiel, this ferocious demon is adored with a helmet and shield wielding a spear. Appearing from the pedestal of Megalith Havigith, the great devil, Megalith Bethel, has 4 wings. It is a devil of formidable build with a glaring golden set of horns. On the pedestal of Megalith Onk blazes the many-headed dragon Megalith Aratron. Its monument threatens to flatten the earth and to swallow all. It could be said all these compromise but one from the power born of the Megalith. But that is not all. The Megalith have the power to create a kind of force field, even after destroyed. How were they made? And what is the true identity of this hidden power? The Megaliths are entities shrouded in great mystery. The key to solving this mystery may be a truth that emerges from beyond the Megalith themselves. Truly a mystery to behold. But now we're on to the final archetype of the day, the Gem Knights. But to everyone watching this video, I hope that you're enjoying it so far. And of course, if you do, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for more content coming soon. And now, let's proceed on to the final archetype of this week, the Gem Knights from the Art 5 era. Let's get right into the gems. Proxene Warriors, the Gem Knights with hearts of justice. Diligent in their trade, but reluctant to utilize their prowess in battle, they lead a peaceful existence. However, those calming days were fretted by the Flame people, the Laval. This aggressive nation of Flame Warriors sought to invade the land of the Gem Knights. Averse to these fruitless conflicts, the Gem Knights did not aggressively engage, but for the Laval, the inaction of the Gem Knights was fuel to the fire. Day by day, collisions increased between the Laval and the Gem Knights. At last, the Gem Knights resolved themselves to a full-on conflict to protect their homeland. The Gem Knights possessed a core that shone like a diamond, which they activated as a force to aid them in battle. In addition, they could utilize the core to fuse with other knights to become even more powerful warriors. The fused Gem Knights include the following: Gem Knight Ruby, who repelled the enemy; Gem Knight Aquamarine, who defended his comrades; Gem Knight Topaz, who tormented its opponents. That seems to be all. Well, wonder if there's any more. One way to find out in the duel. Here we go, everybody. Alright, switching it up from the ritual monsters, we're now onto the classic fusion. Got ourselves Nibiru, the primordial being. That's nice. Absorb fusion. Add one Gem Knight. Fusion summon. Well, might as well play it safe. I summon my Gem Armadillo. Thanks to Gem Armadillo's effect, I can add a Gem Knight from my deck to my hand. And I think it should be my Gem Knight. Gem Knight Sapphire, why not? And then I will end my turn right there. Okay, seems like he's got the same. Okay, going straight with Gem Knight Garnet. Just hope Amethyst or Pearl don't get jealous. Ooh. I guess I could have played back to front, but now I've decided to play it safe. I draw another Gem Armadillo, very nice. Well, along with playing that, I will also activate its effect, of course, bringing my Gem Knight Crystal to my hand. I can then activate the spell card Absorb Fusion. And with this card I can add a Gem Knight to my hand, like so, like Gem Knight Alexandrite. And then I'm allowed to fusion summon a Gem Knight from my deck. So, who to choose from? Well, speaking of Gem Amethyst and Pearl, there she is. Well, might as well bring him out then. So, with the power of my Gem Knight Alexandrite and my Gem Knight Sapphire, I'm allowed to summon a almighty Gem Knight with the power of Aqua and the radiance of a gem. I fusion summon Gem Knight Amethyst! And thanks to Amethyst's special ability. Okay. Okay, so I thought it activated. So, when this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, which was by mistake, because I thought when it was fusion summoned, it returns all set spell and trap cards on the field back to the hand. The more we know, the more we know. So, Gem Knight Amethyst, attack Gem Knight Garnet. He only takes 50 life points, but that's all good because Gem Armadillo will now attack, and that'll be my turn. So far, a very good start, but one has to be careful with these cards, especially with their fusion capabilities. Okay, Alexandrite's going in and destroying my Gem Armadillo. That's 2 of my Armadillos he destroyed. Now it's turn 5. Let's see what the Heart of the Cards will bring us today. And Brilliant Spark. If a face-up Gem Knight is destroyed by an opponent's attack or card effect, target one of those monsters inflict damage to your opponent equal to its attack points. If this card... It didn't even let me finish. If this card is in your graveyard, you can send one Gem Knight from your hand to your graveyard, add this card back to your hand. This is quite overpowered if not prepared. So I activate my trap card back to the front, to bring Gem Knight Armadillo back from my graveyard. And then I summon my Gem Knight Obsidian. Have we got some Link monsters in this deck? Oh, we sure have, right. So now I send my Gem Armadillo and my Gem Knight Obsidian to link up my circuit and send them both to the Link Arrows. Link the circuit! I Link summon! Link 2 Gem Knight Phantom Quartz! I activate Phantom Quartz's effect, allowing me to add one Gem Knight monster from my deck to my hand. And I choose Gem Knight Alexandra. And next. Very interesting. I activate my Gem Knight Phantom Quartz's effect by paying 1,000 life points I could special summon one Gem Knight to the field, and now I could fusion summon a Gem Knight, so I'll be sending back my Gem Knight Obsidian that's in my graveyard, along with my Gem Knight Armadillo, in order to fusion summon Gem Knight Zirconia! And now with 2,900 attack points staring at Gem Knight Alexandra, I believe it's time for another assault, attack, Zirconia. And now it's your turn, Phantom Quartz. And I'll win Amethyst. And with that, I will end my turn. Let's see what our opponent has today. A face down and gem enhancement. Oh, I'm afraid that's going to cost you, Rising Proxenate. For I activate the trap, Brilliant Spark. Okay. Even though it wasn't, as mighty as I thought, to be fair, 1,450 life points is nothing to joke about. Ooh. Okay, I'll send my Gem Knight Sapphire to my graveyard to do that. Okay, but I'll Brilliant Spark back to my hand because I have a feeling I'm going to need it again. Ooh, Lightning Storm. This is good if you don't have any face-up monsters, but we're all set. So, I summon Gem Knight Alexandrite. And then I'll activate Alexandrite's effect, send it to my graveyard, and summon forth another Gem Knight Crystal! And now, Gem Knight Crystal, lead the charge and give us another GG! Ooh! Switching out, but still going to be a GG. Good game though. Good game, Rising Proxenate. Good job. Good job. Mind you, if you had another crystal in the graveyard, it would have been good, but, anything can happen in these duels, including the cards in your graveyard. Right, time to end off another week's lesson, shall we, and see how the Gem Knight story progresses. At first, some of the Gem Knights laid in waiting for their enemies, but eventually they decided to join the fight, one by one. In the midst of fierce battle, the Gem Knights fused further into an even more powerful force. However, this clash between the tribes was only the beginning of the turmoil that followed. The Gem Knights, who had risen to defend their comrades, were now caught up in the great swell of battle. At first they loathed the conflict, but together, that great evil, they eventually fused with the other races to grow even more powerful, such as the Violon, who descended from heaven, or the Laval themselves. The Gem Knights, the Proxenate warriors with hearts of justice. Their fate shall unfold in glorious detail in another tale. That's my notes of stories. I mean, even though it doesn't have what Master Legacy, the Duels Link Evolution, or Duel Links had, it's still goes pretty solid. I don't know. Why does everybody fit? Well, with the end of the tale of the Proxenate warriors and the Megaliths and Demise King of Armageddon stories, I believe that's going to be the end of another week's episode. So, if you enjoyed this video and the series to come, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for more content coming soon. Looking forward to seeing you all next week. We will be continuing on with another free with the Glory of the Gladiator Beasts, the Studying of the Origins of the Karakuri, and the Spectre Slaying Flames. So, we're looking forward to seeing you then, and I hope everyone will look forward to enjoying another episode of Ozma's Wisdom, as it will contain a special post-credit scene which will lead on to the finale of this year's SHOUTOUT vs What Ifs. But no matter what lies ahead, no matter what adventures await us, it all is worth it with all of you, and I would not be here without you. And for all the actual Stupid 5, as well as everyone for the Mass Legion and everyone in the SHOUTOUT Patrol, my family, Manny Posse, thank you all so much for joining for another week's episode, and I'll see you all next time, where we will be covering 3 magnificent tales, starting with the Gladiator Beasts onward to the Sharonwi's Spectre Slaying Flames. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Hope you all enjoyed this week's episode, and I'll see you all next time for more fun and adventure. Have a safe week, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.